Who were the fictional heroines that shaped you, the characters who reflected a part of yourself, or who you could identify with, or say, oh, she's just like me, there are other people like me out there. I'll start with Lyra Belacqua from his Dark Materials. When we meet her in Northern Lights, she's playing on the streets, getting dirty, getting in fights, getting scruffy. So it was going against the grain of girls are meant to be neat and tidy and sitting still. So as a girl, you were like, yes, she's adventurous, unruly, and independent. She's quick-witted and canny, which leads to her being called Lyra Silvertongue. Then, of course, there's Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. Extremely intelligent, hardworking, and logical, and she's unashamedly enthusiastic about reading and learning. She also has an enormous heart and a strong conscience and always wants to do what is right. She sets up SPEW, or SPEW, and fights for the rights of others, despite everyone else mocking her for it. Harry and Ron would both have been dead without her knowledge of magic and cool-headed logic in extreme situations. I maintain that she should have been the protagonist instead of Harry. Awesome personified. Then there's Jo March from Little Women, an outspoken, energetic girl with a good heart, lively imagination, massive intellect and passion for writing. And this quote sums her up. I hate to think I've got to grow up and be Miss March and wear long gowns and look as prim as a China Aster. It's bad enough to be a girl anyway, when I like boys' games and works and manners. She's just a wonderful tomboy through and through. Then there's Sara Crewe from A Little Princess. She has a vivid imagination and is great at making up stories. She's clever, kind and generous, but it's one thing being generous when you're well off, but when her circumstances change and she's the one now destitute, she's still just as generous to those who are even less well off than herself. And this generosity and relentless determination to be good to others, even when they're not good to her, is what sets her apart. Then there's Alanna of Trebond from the Song of the Lioness quartet by Tamora Pierce. She swaps places with her twin brother and disguises herself as a boy in order to train to become a knight. Unwaveringly determined, stubborn, and courageous, she becomes the first female knight in a century. And finally, there is the one, the only, the original, Darrell Rivers from Malory Towers by Enid Blyton. She's clever, sporty, and good-hearted. She's responsible and sensible, but alongside those things, she also has a great sense of fun and mischief and gets involved with pranks on the teachers. Darrell was my favourite character ever as a child, and I wanted to be just like her, apart from her temper. Who were the fictional heroines from books that shaped you? If you enjoyed this video, please consider watching the video that I've linked to in the description box, which explains the situation with my neck and why I need to fundraise for life-changing neurosurgery. Thank you.